Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, guys. Celtic Warband here, and thanks for tuning in to another episode in my Sparta campaign for the Wars of the Gods mod. And this is on the Wrath of Sparta campaign, and we are sieging Elis, or actually we are assaulting Elis. We are able to go right in with the army that we did have. We vastly outnumber them, and we also have a lot of helot javelins, so that's actually going to help us quite a bit to skirmish them down. Looks like their fleet is actually coming right over here. I'm almost tempted to challenge that. It's a lot of archer marines. I did have my cavalry over on the other side of the battlefield, but let's try and get them over here if we can. And let's line these guys up here. And we will take a look at the units here in full. Let's take a look at the helot javelins first off in the front lines. So the helots were traditionally slaves, so they definitely wouldn't have the best armor or equipment. You can see they basically just look like peasants or farmers. And then I've got a lot of these Spartan youths here, so not full-fledged Spartan hoplites yet. I'm sure they have a little bit more training, but need has arose and they are called to the battlefield probably before their training is complete. And then we have the Perioikoi hoplites here. Got 2 units of them. And over on this flank, I've got my Spartan hoplites, my heavier infantry. And then we do have the general. Very nice. Okay, but I do want to focus on these archers. I want to try and take them out if I can. I'm really going to push forwards on that flank. Also in the center, let's move forwards our units into position. Yeah, I'm waiting for... See, those are Marines, so that's fine. I wonder if they're going to actually keep their archers from landing. Yeah, they're actually just going to skirmish us down. That's a little annoying, so we'll try and get them to land before moving in. But here we have the great host of the Spartans. Just look how many men we have. And I'm not sure if we are in range just yet. I might have to slide them forwards a little bit more. Actually, I'm going to have to tuck them in completely here, so let's put them into a good block with the Spartan youths right behind. And how are we looking over here? So they're just leaving, it looks like. Interesting. I don't think that they can get us from here. I want to watch from the perspective of their helot javelins, or just their javelin men. Are they going to actually charge into melee? No way, yeah. Here goes the volley. Look at the javelins coming in. Oh my goodness. And I think we are maybe focusing on the units in the rear as well. Oh, utter slaughter. Okay, let me actually make sure that they're focusing on the units we need to focus on. Yeah, go after the hoplites. I don't really care so much about the javelin men.
Our general is under attack.
Ah, they came off their ships. Excellent. We could probably put all of these guys into hoplite wall. And how are we looking over here? Yeah, doing some real good damage to the Athenians. Look at them just getting torn apart here. They don't really know which way to turn.
One of our units has used all its
ammunition.
They've
used all their ammunition. That's too bad. I would definitely like to have archers in the future. Archers seem to do a little bit better than the javelins. I mean, it depends on the positioning for your javelins as well. If I had got my javelins around the flanks, I'm sure they would have done a little bit better. Do have some archers moving in over here. Okay, we're going to go after these Marines here. We're going to try and cut them off. And we're going to move these guys up to engage what looks like the main army in this this city, because they are holding back their general. They've got the Marines over here, looks like, and some militia hoplites, or hoplites. But I think these are... No, I guess it is a lot of militia hoplites over here as well. Here, let me actually peel one off if I can. There we go. So they've stopped them. Let's try and get behind them here. Hoplite wall for those two. Let's flank around with these guys if we can.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Good. And cavalry. Let's bring you guys back to this side here. We haven't taken a look at the Spartan cavalry. It is just light cavs, so they're not super flashy or fantastic, but they will do the job. Very good. And let's send the 2 perioikoi hoplites forwards to deal with the militia hoplites, or hoplites. Let's get right around the flank with these guys.
Commander, ready and waiting. Ready. Double time.
And these Marines should be wavering. Yes, they are.
Yours to command.
There we go. We've completely surrounded this unit as well. Excellent.
Understood. Yes, Commander.
That should certainly affect their morale. And let's go after the archers there. So we're doing pretty well. Minimal losses, that's what we want. Slow and steady. Okay, so these guys are done, so come into the back. Actually, just one. Just one go into there. And then I'm gonna... Oh, yes, we already broke this unit here. Perfect. Don't let them get a volley off on you guys. Whoa. Don't let them get another volley off on you. Nice charging there from the light cavalry. Really eliminating that that ranged threat, especially due to the fact that I don't have any more ammunition with my hellet javelin. I really want to try and charge these guys, but it's probably not the best idea.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
What's going on over here? Why? Just face them.
Yes, Commander.
Good, and our Spartan youths have done really well. Yeah, the light cavalry, they're just going to get cut down if they face the Marines in melee. So let's bring the militia hoplites over to deal with them.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Yes, yes, I know. What do we got over here? Some more militia hoplites. Let's get the general over here. And he does have some abilities. Let's inspire the one that's about to be surrounded. Push in, men. Actually, I could probably take them off hoplite wall. That might help. Yeah, that helps them to charge the unit. If you keep them in hoplite wall, it seems like they really want to stay in that formation. Which, I mean, makes sense considering they're hoplites. Yeah, they're already breaking. Excellent. Let's bring the helots in here.
We await your command.
Send the perioikois to deal with them, and the Spartan hoplites, we're going to hit the militia hoplites. And that should break them, and it has. Battle's just about won. Let's get all these guys over here if we can. And I think we can fast forward this here. Surrounding this last unit of militia hoplites. Very good. And I think it is just the general now. wonder if I can get my cavalry around the flank here in time. Oh, and there we go. So decisive victory, and I believe this is our first conquest as far as cities is concerned. I don't think we took any more cities, or maybe we did. It's hard to remember. But anyways, guys, I'll see you back on the campaign map. And there we go. So losing 500 men, but slaying the entire garrison. And let's go ahead and... Wow, money gained from occupying is much larger than just looting. Or, well, sacking is almost the same, but yeah, we're going to gain a good amount of money from that. And yes, before I forget, I did receive an email from, I believe, one of the lead modders for the Wars of the Gods mod, and he did recommend a couple more mods that work well in tandem with Wars of the Gods. I did select the 2 out of the 3. So the first one, I believe, is a very detailed population, which I will have to look at actually how you look at that. But it's, yeah, I'll put all the links to the mods in the description for you guys to check out yourself. But I'm also subscribed to the Blood mod, which goes well with Wars of the Gods. And then there was one that increased the range of armies so that it would make more land battles. But I didn't select that one because I quite like having settlement battles. So having a half-and-half mix of settlement battles and land battles is fine by me. But I did pick the other 2, and I will look at how to take a look at that detailed provincial overview, because it really breaks things down quite a bit. Yeah, don't need to know. That's fine. What's the province effects? Indifferent. Populous people of this province are indifferent to your rule. Well, that is fine. So the next one I guess we'll push on to is Chalcis, although that's going to be a little bit difficult to take because it is the provincial capital. However, the other 2 settlements here, Andros and Charistos, are further down from Chalcis, so it would kind of be silly to just move on without grabbing that one first. So we'll see how we go. We do have a lot of money, so let's upgrade that. Let's get the harbor and the pit mine, which is good. And I believe this guy did get an upgrade. So, yeah, so what do we got here? Got experience level. Campaign movement range is always useful. And morale. Missile damage inflicted by missile units. Melee defense skill. Replenishment is also good. And armor. Armor is also really good as well. A lot of these are good. I just have to decide what I want to put my points in. Enables night battles on land and sea. That's pretty cool. Yeah, I think let's get skilled tactician first off. And, oh, he actually leveled up again. Oh, so we can go right to night battles. Nice, that will be pretty cool. And if you guys have any suggestions for new names for the armies, feel free to leave them down in the comments below. I'll pick the ones that I like the most. But I do have 3 armies on the go, so I can take 3 army names. So here's the population surplus. We're getting a good amount of growth, which is good. And I think we've pretty much built everything that we can at this point. Oh, and we do have a level up for, I believe, our noble. So yeah, okay, campaign movement range, definitely good. He's going to be in the army, though, to help reduce the upkeep costs. So is there anything that continues in that trend, I wonder? Upkeep cost right here. Okay. Yeah, campaign movement range is also really good. Let's go for that for now. And can I hire another one of those dignitaries, I wonder? I need education. What am I currently going for? This. One more turn. Okay. And we can upgrade our barracks. And then maybe we'll go for that, because I think education, yeah, is the first one. So I guess within 5 turns, 6 turns, we could get another one. Let's check the provincial overview. Yeah, nothing to build here just yet. What do I have over here? Oh, yes, Lamia. I forgot. Hopefully that won't rebel, because it's not looking too happy. Also, hopefully the population mod actually worked. It is selected, but I'll have a look at that to double check to make sure that the effects are actually taking place. I believe they were save game compatible, so should be fine. And yes, I wanted to confederate with these guys because I just need to take Zakynthos here and then Patre, but I think they don't have any allies, the Achaean League. They're all alone, so we should be able to just dominate them without much of a fuss. Yeah, we're waiting 3 turns for this army. And actually, in 1 more turn, this army will be ready to go. So actually, I think I might go to Zakynthos first, and then confederate with these guys, and then push the second army up to deal with the Achaean League. We have a boatload of money. Have to look to see if there's anything I can spend it on. Argos, no, I want to... Oh, that's actually who I wanted to be aggressive against first. Okay.
Welcome. The day...
Yeah, that's fine. Actually, are we strength rank? Are we strength rank? Yeah, I mean, are we strength rank 1? But obviously not. There's factions that are much more powerful than us, especially the Persians. They have a lot of land. Really? They're coming in to attack us. Obviously, we have no garrison, but we should just be able to auto-resolve this. Yeah, protective stance. Very good. And let's just go ahead and kill the captives. Yeah, so they're moving forwards to reinforce Chalcis. So we're probably going to need better units than Spartan youths to storm the walls of that settlement. Research complete. Excellent. Good, good. And the Cult of Helen. Plus 10% wealth from agriculture. Very good. So now let's... what can we grab here? Could get a champion. That's mercenary upkeep. Upkeep for melee infantry units would also be very useful. Alright, let's get this one first, so we can get another dignitary. And then we'll move back into the main chain. So does that mean we can build... Oh yeah, we can build this one, but we need Phalanx Drill to be able to upgrade it again. So that's this here. Okay. Well, fair enough. So I guess we already start with a level 2 barracks. That takes away some food, does give us more public order, but we actually don't really need any public order right now. Where we need public order is at Lamia here. It was still minus 13, so they're not really that happy. We might actually have to quell a rebellion there. I mean, we do have a decent-sized garrison, but this army is ready to go. And this is one of our elite armies. Would like some better cav, but we just don't have it, unfortunately. So let's move right to the edge here. And then we will strike Argos next turn. They will actually have a 20 stack, so that could be a pretty good matchup. That's a really big garrison, actually. I wonder what they have at Mentania. Oh, hang on. Are you not in the army?
Ready for battle.
I've got a noble here. I thought that these guys reduce upkeep.
Commander.
That...
We hunger
Yeah, what is
for
this guy
battle.
doing right now? He's advising the army. Yeah, military administration, so... I must be tired, but that is not our dignitary. That is Argos' dignitary. Okay. I was wondering why I couldn't move him for the longest time. I'm sure you guys are trying to tell me that all along. Fair enough. So, yeah, we do need to get the education technology to be able to research more of those. It makes sense that I only have one. Okay. Very good. So, over here, I wonder if they will actually make the attack in a couple of turns. With that being said, we should probably just sit still for the time being. Spartan use, we can actually get silver chevrons here. But, I mean, I think this army is more than capable to hold out for now, especially since we'll have to bounce back and forth with rebellions. So I don't think there's anything else we can do. Let's go ahead and end it again. Oh, hang on. Thunderbolts of Zeus, another military tradition. Oh, yes, of course. So attrition and morale, armor and melee defense, or campaign movement and melee attack. Ooh, that is hard. I would love the campaign movement range, but having better units, I think, trumps that. Let's go ahead and go for this one. Oh, and it actually unlocks more. Very interesting. Recruitment costs, that's not really important. Public order. Let's go for the campaign movement range there as well. Had to have a little think on that. Your days are numbered, Argos. Hopefully they don't have an army at Mentania. I mean, I would assume they do, though. It would only make sense if they do have an army. Recruit a spy, and we will get clandestine practices, which would be plus 15% spy action chance of success. Yeah, I guess we could do that. I mean, what I should have done is actually recruited a spy last turn so that I could have spied on this settlement. But we've got Satyros. Let's go ahead and get him. But unfortunately, we can't move him this turn over to there. So let's go ahead and see if we can... Hold on, let's get some tax rate, unhappy populace, encourage populace, and quartermaster report. I mean, I feel like we should be more than capable enough to deal with this. We got 4 hoplites, 4 militia hoplites, and 4 javelins. And then they've got 4 marines and 4 archer marines. So basically the same as they had before. Let's move over here.
Ready for further orders.
Oh my goodness, wow.
Ready for orders.
That is a lot of men. Ooh. I did not know that they were that powerful, my goodness. So they've got a 220 stacks, and they're starting a third army. Let's move back here. And when is this going to be done? One more turn. So I think our 220 stacks should be able to beat theirs. But that is going to be a massive battle. We'll definitely fight that one. I mean, I'm trespassing in their lands now. I could force march, but it's not going to get me really out of there. The only thing I'm worried about is that I'm within range of this settlement, so hopefully I could pull back far enough to not draw on the garrison. But yeah, we're going to have to move in with 220 stacks, I believe. Because what do they have at Mantinea? They've got 10. So that's 20, 40, 50, 51 to 40 units. My goodness. Yeah, we're going to have to definitely fight that one next episode, though. We'll do a couple more end turns and some more building, and then we'll probably end it. But very exciting for next week. And what do they have here? Yes, yeah, so they've got a 20 stack here as well. Plus, they've got another 9 stack close by. Our money is dropping, but I suspect that's because of all the units that we're recruiting. This gives a bit more money, but not much. The pit mine is definitely going to help, for sure. Maybe I should just nip on over and grab this here. Or we could confederate before we end the episode here. I mean, they're not really a big power anyways, so grabbing these extra 2 settlements may help us out.
Greetings, my friend. You have my ear for your speech, and if it profits my people, agreement too.
How much money do you have here? I guess I can't even ask for money. For someone did comment saying that I could enter my own amount. That's only in Attila. You can't do that in Rome too. It only gives a percentage of the money that... So it looks like it goes up by this increment. Is there anything else we can demand from them? Not really, so we'll just go ahead with that. There we go. So yes, we have grabbed these 2 settlements here. Elis can be upgraded to a polis. Public order here isn't fantastic. We could go for the shrines, actually, to get more research rate. I think that's definitely a good shout. Plus 25% research rate. Yeah, that's really going to help. In fact, what am I building over here? Let's... Public forum. Whereas this is a gathering place. So I might have built the wrong building there. We can always add more in later, but let's definitely go for that. It's only at the cost of -1 food. And then, yeah, wealth from farming. And sanitation and public order for there. And what do we inherit here? Some hoplites, some militia hoplites, and some javelin men. Is he in force march here? He is. Let's go ahead. Just move him over here to Olympia.
We hunger for battle.
And yeah, it's basically just regular Spartan helot javelins and the Spartan U's that we can grab here. But I kind of want to keep these units because I want to see what they look like in battle. If they've got like custom skins, then it really would be good roleplay to keep them and actually incorporate them into the Spartan army. So we would obviously have some of the Elis hoplites and the Elis militia hoplites in the mix as well. So I think that is really cool. But, yeah, so maybe what we'll do is let's do one more end turn and then send this army over to Zakynthos to start sieging it, and we'll fight that in the next episode. at the beginning, and then we'll probably just converge with these 2.5 stacks we have at Mantinea and just have one big massive battle. So let's go ahead and end the turn. And let's just hope that Argos doesn't beat me to the punch and declare war on me this turn because of my trespasses against them. They were kind of neutral towards us, but I probably pissed them off a little bit by trespassing in their lands. Okay, that's kind of strange. I wonder where that's going. I wonder if I can reach that army, because I actually think it's in forced march. So if I could reach it, I might be able to just eliminate that army right off the bat.
War, and an end to womanly peace.
Why?
Most excellent. Ares favors us above all other races in battle.
Alright, well. Oh, they weren't even joined by Athens. That's too funny. Well, my allies can have that island. I don't really care about it at this current time.
In honor, I come bearing gifts. And
yeah,
why do you
alright. The Olympic Games, okay. The Olympiad rolls over, and very soon the time of games will be upon us. Honor to Zeus, the highest of the gods. Multitudes will come from far and wide to be entertained, celebrate, and show veneration. They expect a magnificent event. If we are to participate in the preparations, there are choices to be made. Let's, we do have the money, so let's back a competitor. And Dignitary has gone up another level. And summer. The sun beats down on the glittering flanks of your armies. The parched dust thirsts for blood. This season is sacred to Ares, god of war, and so he must be appeased. Food and silver is plentiful, and your forces' ranks can be replenished almost as fast as they are depleted. Your men shake the hoary frost of spring from their beards, longing for the heat of battle and the glory of victory. Lead them forth. And a lot of the generals increasing in rank as well, which is good. So what is this here? Okay. I do want to get that campaign movement range. So that's down here. So can we grab that as well? We can. Oh, we can just reach him. What about this guy? Did they stop him? No, they didn't.
How can I?
Let's bring the spy up here to take a look at what they're doing. Yeah, so they do have their 120 stack there. Let's move over here.
Look to the defenses.
And I say we just go for it. We don't have any treaties with them, so we shouldn't struggle to take them over.
Greetings, friend. Greetings.
Yeah, they're not going to confederate just yet, because we probably have the confederation penalty for 10 turns. I say we go for this. They can't run because they're in forced march, so we should be able to wipe them out. And let's not call... should we? Yeah, let's call our allies in, because if they can just... If Argos will go after Corinthos, that's better for me, because then I can just focus on the 2 undefended territories.
For glory and honor.
I wonder if we'll be able to ambush him here. Yes, it is an ambush, and this is where we're going to leave it for today, guys. Sorry to leave you on a cliffhanger, but it's all the time I have. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope you've enjoyed today's episode. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe if you'd like to see more content like this in the future, and I will see you in the next one.